Hey up, Angus, a singing driving instructor here again, and you're welcome to this video on approaching junctions to turn left. So you have no doubt got this lesson coming up. We've possibly just had this lesson. It needs to be viewed within the context of the MSM briefing that we've done as well, the mirrors signal manoeuvre routine. So we're applying that routine, the MSM routine, to approaching junctions to turn left. So that's the left one. There's one to right, and then there's the emerging out of junctions, emerging left and emerging right. So those four set manoeuvres, but this is the first of those. Okay, so let's get on with it. Now we're going major road, and we're going to turn left into a minor road. Okay, so what we've got here is the hazard lines coming in. These are giveaway lines. We've got a building here possibly that's blocking the view. Centre line becoming a hazard line as it goes past the junction. Okay, maybe a parked car just around this corner with a P on it there. Look, we might have a pedestrian potentially walking along the road in this direction who's maybe going to cross the road, and we could have a car coming in opposite direction that's maybe signalling and he's going to potentially turn right. Yeah, so we are in this situation here, and we're coming along the road. Oops, weird car. And we're going to turn left into this minor road. Okay, so we're going to apply the MSM routine. So mirrors signal manoeuvre. The manoeuvre being split down into the correct position and the correct speed, but also speed. That says. So manoeuvre is broken into the correct position, speed, but also looking at what you can see and assessing whether you're going to wait or continue. Okay, so we're perhaps coming along here at I don't know, 25, 30 mile an hour, whatever, and we're going to turn left. So first thing we're going to do is you're going to check your main mirror and your left-hand door mirror for the position and speed of vehicles around and behind you. You're probably sort of going to come off the gas as well to initiate sort of slowing down. We're then going to signal our intention, because it's a junction. We signal at 99% of junctions. We're going to signal our intention to turn left. So we've got mirrors and signalled on. Now we need to think about positioning. So we're moving into the manoeuvre side of things, but we've got to think about our positioning. So generally speaking, we drive approximately a metre from the curb. So you're possibly just going to sort of move over slightly closer to the curb, and you're going to follow the position parallel to the curb as you go around. Yeah, obviously if there's obstructions and things, then you have to deal with them accordingly. Okay, so what that allows you to do is keep well to the or what it makes you do is keep well to the left. Now what you don't do, okay, is swing out before you go round, because you've signalled and you've started slowing down. There's potential for people to overtake you. So last thing you want to do is swing out before you turn. If you're having to swing out before you turn, you're going too fast. Yeah. So it's not something that you want to be doing. So don't swing out before you turn. So that's the positioning that you're going to take. Okay. The speed that you need to travel at. So there's various ways, as you know, that you slow down. You take your foot off the gas initially, and the car starts to decelerate. You might need a little bit of foot brake just to control the speed as well, but you're also going to change gear. Yeah. So you're going to drop down into second gear on the approach, and you're going to have got the gear change done before you get to the corner. Yeah, 2 or 3 car lengths short, so that as you go around the corner, you're already in second gear. Yeah. So the position of your feet, if you like, if you imagine, let's draw it here. That's the gas pedal. the brake and the clutch. The position of your feet over the pedals as you go around the corner is your left foot is over the clutch, so the clutch has come back up, but your left foot is still over it. And your right foot is over the brake. And you're allowing the engine to tug you around the corner, so your feet are in that position. Yeah, because it's more than likely you want to go slower than it is faster, so you need to be able to brake and get your clutch down if you need to. But otherwise, you're just letting the engine tug you around the corner. Okay, so that's what you're doing in terms of speed and gear. Okay, now what you're looking at anything that's going on. Okay, you've had a look to see what's going on behind you back here, haven't you? Okay, and you can see what's going on ahead of you, but if you imagine your view is changing. Yeah, so we've got maybe your view's like that, isn't it, at the moment? Yeah, so you can see all this on the approach, but as you get nearer to the corner, you get a more open view, and you can see past parked cars and things and anything that's going on. So that situation is sort of changing, and you're having to sort of assess and reassess what's going on. So if you've got a car coming towards you, in theory, when people are turning right, they give way to us turning left and people coming along the road, oncoming traffic. But somebody might just try and nip in front of you, so just be careful that they might do that if you can see that they're intending to turn right. Watch for pedestrians walking up towards you, and likewise pedestrians coming down here, cyclists coming down your left hand side as well, because anything that is going on in this road already technically has got right of way over you. So if you got to this position here and this pedestrian had stepped into the road, technically they've got right of way, so you've got to stop. Yeah, so you've got to assess that as they're walking along. Generally what happens is the pedestrian will see you and they won't walk in front of you, and they possibly stop and let you go in front of them, but you've got to be able to, you've got to be able to deal with it in either way. Just rewind slightly. If you're coming along here and for some reason you think you've got a cyclist coming down your left hand side, or even along the footpath, as sometimes cyclists do, as you're slowing down, you just need to be careful that they're not on your left hand side, which would involve mirror check again, and possibly even a blind spot check. If you're in queuing traffic, that's when it becomes a little bit more dodgy with cyclists, because you're sort of creeping your way to the junction. Yeah, so you just gotta kind of recognise that sort of scenario going on. So as you come around the corner, you need to be looking at what's going on in the new road, looking for an obstruction. This is a common thing that happens. People have people park up near the ends of end of junctions quite often. You shouldn't really do it, but it does happen. So we just have to be ready to deal with it. So that's why you need to be ready to brake and get your clutch down if necessary. So if you expect it to be something around the corner, it doesn't really matter what it is. If there's something around the corner, you still deal with it in the same way. In other words, you brake and put the clutch down and stick it in first if you need to. Don't matter what it is. So just be expecting something to be there. Look past it and decide whether you can keep moving or whether you're going to have to stop. Yeah. Once you've in the new road, you check your main mirror to see what's going on behind you before you speed up. Okay, so that is approaching junctions to turn left and applying the MSM routine to it. Yeah, sort of basic left turn, if you like, and if you start to do it basically like that correctly, applying the MSM routine, then as you get sort of more complicated layouts and differing scenarios going on, you should be equipped to deal with it. Okay, I'll now stick a video in here of me actually doing that sort of the demonstration drive, if you like, with a bit of commentary. Okay, cheers. So we're going to take the next road to the left, which is just around this corner. So it's a left turn, major to minor, main mirror, left door mirror, signal left, drop it into second gear. Just let the engine tug me around. I'm not pressing the gas in case there's parked cars and things, which there are. Main mirror of the new road, and I'm going to take the next road to the left. So main mirror, left door mirror, signal left, so this is a left turn major to minor, down
down into second gear, thinking about positioning, controlling my speed as I come in. Let the engine tug me around the corner, right foot over the brake, left foot over the clutch, just in case there's a problem, which there isn't. There's a van parked, but there isn't anything coming the other way, so it wasn't too much of an issue. Main mirror in the new road. So applying the mirrors signal manoeuvre routine as we do these junctions. We're thinking about the positioning and the speed and the gear selection. So the next road to the left, main mirror, left door mirror, signal left. I'm already in second gear. So as I turn in here, expected to be parked cars around the corner, which there are. Main mirror in the new road. I'm then going to take the next road to the left. So main mirror, left door mirror, signal left, off the gas, drop down into second gear, clutch all the way up. Don't need any braking this time because engine braking and deceleration's done it for me. Just the engine took me around the corner, and if there's out coming towards me, that van would be a problem for me, but there isn't anything coming towards me. We need something coming towards us so I can talk about it next time. Okay. I glanced to the right to make sure nothing was coming out of that junction there. Main mirror, left door mirror before I move back. So I'm going to follow this bend round to the right, take the next road to the left. Hopefully there'll be something coming towards us as we turn in. There's parked cars around here. Main mirror, left door mirror, signal left. Drop to second. Staying off the gas. Could be out going on in this road. But whatever it is that's going on, you still deal with it in the same way. Brake and put the clutch down if you need to. Main mirror, new road. So I'm going to take the next left again. Main mirror, left hand door mirror. Signal left, drop it to second gear. Again, speed loss is good, I'm not going to need to brake. Oh, brake, clutch down because somebody's parked the car there. Into first, I'm okay to go past, but that was a differing situation, yeah, which was useful for us. But because I got my left foot over the clutch and my right foot over the foot brake, and I was just allowing the engine to tug me round, it allowed me to deal with it in the right sort of way. So that's why we do it that way. Yeah, that's why you apply this mirrors signal manoeuvre routine. Left again, main mirror, left door mirror, signal left. We're already in second gear this time. So if that car was there now, it would be the same thing. Yeah. So I can't see round corners, but you know I can. Assume there's something there. If you always assume there is something there, then you never get caught out. Okay, so pull up on left. Mirrors and signal. In fact, I don't need to signal. Nice smooth stop. So hopefully that that little circuit to the left there has sort of backed up what we've done with, or reinforced what I've done with the briefings. So seeing me do a bit of a demo drive hopefully was useful. Okay, so going around to the left all the time is making me dizzy, so I'm going to get off for my tea now. I'll see you on guys. Cheers.